Hey guys, you have probably been finding the area of circles. If not, or if you need a review, I'll link a video in the corner. But now we want something a little different. We aren't looking for the area of an entire circle. We're just looking for a section or a sector. So how do we do that? Well, the area of a full circle is pi r squared. You're probably familiar with that. But if we just want to find a piece, not the entire circle, what we are going to do is take that pi r squared, our area, and multiply it by whatever the degrees are of the sector we're trying to find over 360. Okay, what that's going to do is give us what fraction of the circle we want to know the area of. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this out. On this first example, you might think, oh, they didn't give us the degrees, but they did with that little right angle sign, meaning this is a 90-degree angle. So if I go ahead and plug into my equation here, I'm going to say that the area is equal to the degrees of the sector I'm trying to find the area of, so 90 over 360 times pi. If you need a reminder of what the heck pi is, I'll link a video in the corner for you. Times my radius, that is from the center of the circle to the edge, right? So here it's labeled as 25 inches. 25 squared. All right, now this looks a little complicated, but we're going to simplify it down. So when I simplify 90 over 360, you could simplify it, or even if you just look at your circle, 90 degrees is 1/4 of a circle, right? So 90 over 360 is going to simplify down to just 1/4. Okay, we're still multiplying by pi. And 25 squared, 25 times 25 gives me 625. Oh, sorry, we're encroaching on their territory over there. Okay, when we multiply with pi, you'll want to ask your teacher, or they'll probably tell you if they want you to use the pi button on your calculator, or they might just say multiply by 3.14. Pi goes on forever, so we have to round at some point. So you can just ask your teacher when they want you to round. So I'm going to use the pi button on my calculator. It's right here. I'm going to use the pi button and then round after. Okay. So I am going to do 625 times pi equals, and then we're going to multiply by 1/4, which is the same as dividing by 4. So I'm going to take that and divide by 4. And I get 490.8738521. I'm going to round it to 2 decimal places. So my area of this sector of the circle is 490.87. And we are in inches. And whenever we're doing area, we do inches squared. Okay. Woohoo, there's one. That wasn't too bad, right? All right, let's go ahead and do another one. So this one, we are looking for the area of this sector, 135 degrees. So my area of this sector is the degrees of whatever the sector is I'm trying to find, 135 divided by 360 times pi r squared. In this case, my radius is 4, and we are squaring that. All right, so in this one, I am going to change this fraction to a decimal. It just kind of seems easier in this circumstance. So when you plug that into your calculator, we get 135 divided by 360, which gives us 0.375 times pi times 4 squared, which gives us 16. Okay, now when I multiply these all together, excuse me, I'm going to do 16 times pi times 0.375. And I get a big number. Again, we'll round to the nearest hundredth or 2 decimal places. So I'm going to get 18.8. It's 849. That 9 will round that 4 up to a 5. If you need a rounding review, I'll link one. So I get 18.85, and we are in feet. Since it's area, it's feet squared. Look at that. Amazing. All right, we are already to our last one. This one is 60 degrees. So the area of this sector of the circle is 60 degrees over 360 degrees, right? That represents that section I'm looking for, times pi r, which in this case is 12 squared. Okay. Now, when I simplify 60 over 360, you could get the decimal if you want. Oh, but actually it's going to be a repeating decimal, so that would be annoying. It's going to simplify down to 1/6. Okay. Times pi times 12 squared, which is 144. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take 144, multiply it by pi. I get that nice number, and then I'm going to multiply it by 1/6, which is the same as dividing by 6. So I end up with 75.398. That 8 will round that up, so it is 75.40, and we are in inches. It's area, so we're in inches squared. Okay, there were 3 examples for you. Hopefully that was helpful. If you need some more area videos, I will link a playlist for you. Thanks.